Yeah, it was. It was a good third period. We did a good job on the penalty kill, but we were in the box way too much, and um, we've been taking a lot of penalties lately. We can't be taking that many penalties, and you know, so it just it really disrupts the flow of the game. It obviously puts us short-handed. We lose momentum. So I thought, especially early in the second, we didn't get on the ice till 5 minutes into the period. That's obviously disappointing news, and we were close, but that doesn't count. We're still another season not in the playoffs, and we gotta string together these last games to figure out how to win games, and it starts next game by staying disciplined. Yeah, it was nice. We haven't had that for a little bit since the Toronto game at home, and I think one thing with even the last question about missing the playoffs and how disappointing it, I think all season the fans have been there for us, and the building's been loud. It's had the most energy it's had since it opened, and it's just it's great to see when we start playing well, we start scoring goals, and finding our way back in the game. The fans were there, they were loud. It was really exciting. So it wasn't the result we wanted, but and it's not the result we wanted by missing the playoffs, but it was it's been a great atmosphere all year around here, and we need to keep that going into next year. Just like we're missing Robbie Fabry right now and the guys that are out, so I think there's been guys stepping up, but it would have been nice to have that goal scoring this year, and we were in a lot of close games, and he seems to just get his one chance and snipe, and we need him to keep that going into next year. I mean, absolutely, but if you look at last year and the couple of years before that, this year we went into arenas, we went into games expecting to win, and yeah, it's disappointing when you don't, but when you go into a building and you don't expect to win, that's a hopeless feeling, and this year we've had enough guys, we've had enough good players to go into buildings and expect to win, and we came up short, but it's definitely trending in the right direction.
I thought in the end we just gave away some goals because I thought we played good enough to create enough chances to score, and probably score more than them, and we had a couple of misplays in the third that ultimately cost us goals. So I thought we played. We started the game really well, and then we managed the puck no good there for a stretch, and we kind of let the game even out. I thought we were on top of them early. I thought at times we did good stuff, and I thought at times we played too slow, and at times we didn't manage the puck well enough. I was happy with our growth up till that point. Obviously, I think we had surprised people and played better than what other people had thought. Obviously since then we haven't been very good. Haven't done a good enough job for a multitude of reasons. I like the fact that the last 3 games we've had good fight. In the end, none of us want to be in this spot. We all want to be a team that's fighting for a playoff spot right now. I think we've put a lot of people in positions to potentially grow, and at times they have, and at times it's got stagnant. And ultimately, you hope as some of those young people in lots of different positions go through these experiences, they become better players on the other side of it. But in the end, we're out of the playoffs again. Yeah, you can't take as many penalties as we've taken, and put yourself in that position. That's part of the reason too that I think in the end, you put yourself in a tough spot. So we got to make sure we stay out of the box. Dylan cares a bunch, and he's worked hard to get better. And there's been like any player, I think there's been growth in progress, and then some steps backwards, and then growth in progress. And the one thing he always has done throughout it all is he is self-evaluated and went to work. And I think that's why he's grown, and I think that's why he'll continue to grow, because of the person he is. He's a ultra competitor. He wants to be great. Isn't perfect. Like, none of us are perfect, but ultimately I think he grows because he looks in the mirror and says, how can I get better?
here this season?
There's no doubt that the arc of the franchise is headed in the right direction. I think 3 years ago we kind of bottomed out on that arc. It started obviously my first year, even when we made the playoffs. First year we didn't trade for any players, and then we started trading away assets, and that's just the reality of it. Is you're gonna hit that bottom. So there's no doubt that the arc of the franchise is headed in the right direction. How quickly we can all get to where we want to be, I can't answer that question. That depends on growth of players, on some new guys coming in, a lot of things that are unknown. But there's zero doubt that the arc of the franchise headed in the right direction.